I don't want to record yet. I'm trying to get set up. This is nerve-wracking. Nerve-wracking. See, my nerves. My husband's home. There's going to be an audience. I don't even know what I'm going to say. This is my first video. And here's my camera already recording for me. I don't even know. Okay. Cut. Hello, Mandy here with Tailored and Timeless. I refurbish furniture a lot. My number one thing that I like to do is build custom shelves out of old doors. That's actually my number one seller. Today I am going to actually refurbish a little wine cabinet that I got from my brother-in-law. He actually got his own studio apartment. He likes black, so we're gonna do some black with a little pop of color with some teal. I'm gonna actually try out this new technique I've been seeing a lot on furniture flipping pages where they do some blending with some sponges. It actually looks pretty cool, so I'm gonna try it. I am also gonna replace knobs and do handles, so I'm gonna actually show you guys how to get rid of knob holes with some wood filler and all that kind of fun stuff. Finish with a wax overall, and then surfaces where cups and stuff may go, and surfaces where open and closing happen a lot. I'm going to do some water-based polyacrylic too. I'll go over a lot of things. I'll do some before and after. First, I'm going to go over what the cabinet looks before, and then we'll dive in. So let's get to it. Okay, so I'm going to first start with taking off probably any hardware that gets in the way, because we could put it back later. So I'll probably take off this, take off the doors if I can. Maybe. We'll see. Take these off. Yeah. Those doors look like a pain. These come off. Heavy breathing. It's getting toasty in here. Let me get Phillips. Alright. Hold on my shirt. I always turn the wrong way. Who else does that? I can't be the only one. Oh, I need little bags. One of my biggest tips to furniture flipping is utilize your Dollar Trees. Okay, everything's $1. Furniture flipping it can get pricey, you know. I get my paintbrushes from the Dollar Tree, because if you ruin them, throw those suckers away. Get your plastic baggies. Where I was actually going with that conversation before I got to a side note, put any hardware you take off in a plastic baggie and label it and keep it close. Label it, keep it close. Then that way you know what project. If anybody's like me, I have multiple projects going on at a time. That sometimes takes me a long time to get finished. You know, if you're an average Joe like me out there in the world, you work. Ooh, some light here. You work. You got to take care of yourself. Things take a while. pure imports, man. Why? Oh, I need a smaller Phillips. Okay. Okay, I know I don't have a smaller Phillips, so I know my husband's gonna watch this, but I'm still in one of your Phillips, okay? To his toolbox. And I'll put it back. I promise. And I don't know why I keep looking over here, but I know my camera's over here. This is my first YouTube video ever, so I hope I get better with this. Please bear with me, I'm a weirdo. Oh, it's broken. I'll have to figure out a way to fix that. It looks like somebody already spray painted this. This isn't even in the original color. It used to be a really pretty darker green brown, and somebody painted this like a lighter sage. Somebody spray painted this and broke it. So, for my brother-in-law, I'll have to figure out how to fix this little latch. Might have to call my dad for help. I'm kidding. Nothing hot glue can't fix, right? This is gonna be a really long video if I keep talking. Okay, I have no experience whatsoever on how to get these little kind of doors out. Like, how maybe this piece comes out. I guess I'll just start taking things apart on this and see what happens, I guess. I guess that's the whole beauty of it all. Somebody had to put it together, right? And here I am, taking it apart. It's wobbly. We'll have to fix that somehow. Well, I guess it wouldn't be too hard to paint around. I do have smaller paintbrushes. It just takes, it's just a pain in the donkey's butt. Because I can't fuss. I have to get clever. Okay, well, I'm moving on because I'm spending too long on this. If I'm going to do this today, I got to get on this. Okay, next, I got to fill those. So, I got to put gloves on. Ow. I need to lose my COVID weight for real. I'm kidding, it's not COVID weight. It's more like thyroid problem weight. If anybody has thyroid problems, you know, you could relate. It's a real bummer, yeah? You could work out, eat right, can't lose it. And so I always wear high-waisted jeans to suck it in. Oh, I'm taking that part out. Okay. Oh, man. Okay. So. Whoops. Using your Phillips again. I always forget to put this stuff in a plastic baggie. And I always wear messed up clothes when I flip furniture. Because who gives a darn? Okay, there we go. Looks like I'm just gonna have to roll this up and push it in there. both sides. I love, love, love this wood filler. And I also like to just glob like a little extra. And so I won't start painting here. I'll let it dry. And then what I'll do is I'll hand sand it right here. Usually on real wood projects, I like to put wooden dowels in these. But since it's something so small, and for a wine cabinet, like it needs just swing. Like it's not gonna come out. However, I do have another dresser project I've been working on where I actually put wooden dowels in it because it's real wood. This is particle board. I don't need to put wooden dowels in it. Like what I'm putting in it is equivalent to the particle board, literally. So just filling it with the stuff that it's made out of. Also learning as I go with everything. There's times I wing things like I do with everything else in my life. Like I just don't have a lot of things together. I just don't. You think they told us by the time we're 20 we'd have things together. 30 and I still don't know what the heck I'm doing half the time. I just wing it. Because, you know, why not? Okay, maybe just a little bit more. Why not? Extra. More is better. More is better. There we go. Okay, more is better. Oh, maybe more is better here too. More is better. Okay, so we're gonna put there. This is how I like to do my furniture pieces. However, I'm always I'm always open to advice, pointers, criticism, whatever you want to call it. Have at it. Comment down below as we go. So, I'll proceed forward with the first coat of paint. I'm going to change out my gloves because they're all sandy. Alright, I'm back with a margarita in hand. My husband here, Endless Wish List on YouTube. If your husband's like fast trucks and LS swaps, have him like and subscribe to his YouTube channel. Anyways, we'll get going. Put this down for a second. So, I guess when I was doing this, I didn't really have it too close up. So, this is drying. Oh, my hands are shaky. I apologize, guys. Again, my first YouTube channel. So, what I did is I pressed this stuff into the holes. And then I left a little excess. So, when it does dry, I could sand it down and make it level. So I'll hand sand that. This stuff isn't real wood. It's particle board. So pretty much, the stuff I used is going to be particle board anyway, so I didn't use any wooden dowels. It's going to be just fine. The handles are going to go here. These doors, they swing pretty easy, so it'll be just fine. So those are going to dry. I clean this up. So we're going to get to the first layer of the paint. I'm going to start with this really pretty teal, like I was saying. His first wine cabinet was this color. So we're going to do teal, and then we're going to do the sponge blending with the black. I really hope this comes out okay. If it doesn't, just know it's not my best work. Don't judge me. Don't come for me. Just know it's not my best. Let's just hope. Let's pray. Let's just pray for the best. So, all right, let's go. I'm going to drink my margarita. Maybe I'll get better at it as I go. My husband did put extra tequila in it. So, maybe it'll just get better as I go. You know, more tequila, the better it gets, right? Let's hope. Yep. You can talk to me. I got my margarita in hand. Without the tequila, always makes my Like right here. Like right here, it's like, ooh.
Oh, because it's sour.
Yeah.
A little bit.
All right. Gloves. I don't know where my other box is. All right. So we're going to go in with the teal. This color is really, really pretty. And then once the teal dries, then we'll go in with the, well, we've got to hand sand this. Which this is drying pretty quick. But I'll start around here. I'm trying to not say and like
Okay,
and so, but I will.
So I substitute with all right.
Husband has given me YouTube pointers. He has 11,000 subscribers.
I do.
Yeah, so he gets to do a lot of ton tricks and effects and stuff, but I'm not there yet. So once I get more subscribers, I'll get to be able to like do cool effects into the next clip and stuff. So please share me with your friends and family so I can get there quick. Okay, so maybe. Okay, so. Oh, I should have started in the back. See, I'm coming in here like I know what I'm doing, but I don't. Because I'm nervous. Because this is my first YouTube video. However, I do have lots of projects posted on my Facebook and YouTube and my Instagram page. I also have a TikTok that I'm new to. I have my door shelves posted on all three. I don't even know how many social media platforms I even have. Tailored and Timeless on all three. How did I get so lucky that I got my name on everything? That never happens to anybody. Never. I don't even know how. It was definitely destiny. Meant to be. This color is so pretty. And then with the black, oh boy. It's gonna be so pretty. It's gonna look so cute in his apartment. Little studio in Midtown Reno. Oh my goodness. So, this is a very thin paint. I don't have a primer. Please don't come for me, the people of the internet. Please don't. It was gonna need 2 layers anyways. So, calm yourselves. Usually all my other paints have a paint and primer. I don't know what happened with this one. Thought that's what I ordered. Okay. At least it's like a green-ish. So it's not... Man, I need a knee pad. Do I have a knee pad somewhere? I do. I forgot I had a knee pad. Us old ladies need them. My husband got this for me because I'm old.
Yep.
And it's a knee saver. Because us, with those old creaky bones, we need them. I love this color. Also, what's nice about the Dollar Tree, I also forgot to mention about where you get all your supplies. This plastic stuff, Dollar Tree, big furniture coverings. where I get all the paint brushes. These paint scrapers, Dollar Tree, sponges, everything Dollar Tree. I forgot to mention that, along with paintbrushes. So, like I was saying earlier, utilize your Dollar Trees because everything's $1. I'll probably do another layer of this paint. I'm sure some of you guys are screaming at me on your couch. Your paint streaks. Me. What do you think I am? A factory? It's the first layer. It's relatively, I do 2 layers usually with the hair paint too. That's paint and primer. If this was going to be the only paint I was going to use, this one would probably need, I don't even think this even has primer in it. It says interior paint and primer, but I beg to differ. This is Valspar. I've never really used this brand of paint. I prefer Behr. Like at Home Depot, Lowe's. I never really used this brand before. It's ripped again. This is what happens when you gain weight. See, look, it ripped again here. Oh, it's... Oh, don't judge me. I need to buy new pants. So, you know, if I hit my threshold of 1,000, I'll start getting paid and I can buy new pants. So please help me buy new pants, guys. Tell your friends and family about me. And help me get to 1,000 subscribers so YouTube will allow ads. And I could buy new pants so I don't, like, be exploded can of biscuits out of my pants. Anyways, continuing on. So, now I'm going to sand down the little part where I put in that wood filler. Oh my gosh. My pants ripped so bad. Oh man. R.I.P. to these jeans. It looks so bad. Anyways. Again, I use this WinMax wood filler. I've seen people in furniture pages hate on this stuff, but I love it. As you guys saw earlier, I had a hard time getting this stuff out. I didn't put it in a plastic baggie like you should. Put it in a plastic baggie. Don't be like me and forget. Put it in a plastic baggie. It's like I cannot talk on my first YouTube video. Please bear with me. It's sandable, paintable. It sands easy. I use it on everything. It's dry, so I'm going to sand it down. I'll show you guys close up. Sorry that I have everything kind of far away. It's hard. Maybe I'll get better with this as I go on. With how I'm using my phone. And then what I'm using to hold my phone up. I don't know if you guys even want to know what my setup is. It looks super janky. I'm using my husband's like little chair creeper thing. I have other furniture that I have a microphone sitting on. And it just looks super janky in here right now. Anyways, I'm using a 80 grit, which I don't even think will be necessary. So I'm going to use 150 grit. Probably do the trick to sand it down a little bit. I use this stuff a lot though on when I'm doing my corner door shelves. A lot of the doors I get are actually really old wooden doors. I use this a lot because a lot of the doors I get have cracks, have holes in them, have nail holes. They are messed up. and people do not realize how messed up the doors I get are and how much work. We'll go into that on another video. So I'm gonna get to it. Sand these down, finish painting in here. I'm sure you guys don't want to see me paint another layer of the teal. So I probably will not record me painting a whole nother layer. I'm sure you guys are tired of me rambling on about random stuff. So, oh yeah, 150 grit is just fine for this. I have to make sure my pants are up. Alright, I'm back from my little break. I paused and had a little bit of lunch. Self-care, fajitas, finish up my margarita. Super good. So I just wanted to zoom in and show you guys. I keep looking over here. I know my camera isn't here. It's here. I promise you guys, once I become a little bit more of an established YouTuber, a little bit more sophisticated, a little bit more experienced, I'll start looking at my camera. I don't know why I keep looking over here. I don't know why. I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to flip my camera over and show you guys a little bit of a close-up of where these knob holes were. It's hardened. It's ready to go. It's ready to be painted over. I am going to work on the second layer here once I finish up this. And then we'll get into the black. I'm not going to record finishing up the rest of this. You guys don't need to see it. You guys already know what I'm doing. And then once I dive into the black, then I'll record again and show you guys this sponge technique. Okay, I never really watched it, but I've seen the aftermath. I'm just going to guess it and wing it and just hope it's a beautiful result. I don't know. I just like to wing things, you know? Just like we all do with life. I don't know, I guess I should have YouTubed it. But then again, though, why not just figure it out on my own, right? That's what I'm here for, so let's just hope by pictures I could just figure it out on my own, right? So, anyways, I'm turning the camera around. Okay, so this is the aftermath of after sanding it down. It's super smooth here. It's flush. Again, this whole little cabinet thing is particle board. It's not solid wood. So again, I didn't use wooden dowels. No point. The stuff I was using too, the wood filler, it's pretty much particle board anyways. So I pretty much made this all solid. They're on. I'll do the little holes after. I like to use calipers to do that, which I'll show you guys how to measure that. Sometimes I'll use a ruler, but my little nephew broke my ruler, so I'll use a caliper. Depends. You could use a ruler. You could use however you want. Everybody has their own way of doing things. You don't have to do a certain way. Everybody likes to do their things their own way. There's no wrong way of doing things. Again, however you want to do things. I personally like how this turned out. As long as if you get it even, then do it. Do it however you want to do it to get, you know, the little handle holes even. I cannot wait to see how the little handles come out. If I were going to put knobs on this all over again, I think I would have put like the little knobs. I don't know, but I personally, when I first... Alright, so as you can see, I'm done with the second coat. It turned out really pretty teal. For future, I recommend a type of paint that you only need one coat. Yes, it's more money, but time is money. Because it's a pain in the butt to get to certain areas more than once, especially in the areas where the racks go. In here, I think I'm gonna attempt with like a black spray paint in the back. I don't know. I'll figure it out as I go, like I do with everything else I do. Again, it's a really pretty teal. And so I personally like paints with the paint and primer, where you could do a single coat. Again, it's more expensive, but again, you could get projects done faster and where you could get them on the market faster. So I'm going to put the camera down. I'm going to start with the black with the sponge. This look is supposed to make it to where it kind of gives it like an antique kind of look and goth look. I don't know. I'm just going to figure it out as I go. So let's just hope for the best. All right, I'm going to start with the black. I got these sponge brushes. I'm not even sure if these are the type of sponges that people use on these furniture pages. Again, I'm winging it. I only seen pictures of their projects. So we're just hoping for the best here. And again, sorry Seth if your cabinet doesn't turn out the way these pictures show. So we're all along for the ride here. So, oh man. I think you guys could all see okay here. I think I could see okay right here. Oh, and another pointer too. For all you furniture or beginner furniture flippers. These little, I don't know what you call these, popsicle sticks that doctors use. These come in super handy for stirring your paints. They're super cheap. Dollar Tree, I believe. I don't know where I got these. Pretty sure it was the Dollar Tree, like I get everything else at. So, I used to kind of create these looks with stain. A lot of people create this look with paint and sponge, so we're gonna attempt it. So I'm gonna start with the corner here, and I'm going left-handed. And I'm just gonna dab, and again, just hope for the best. Okay. Update. I don't know if I know what I'm doing with this. I think the sponges I'm using are way too small. So I might see. So now I think I kind of see what they all mean with like kitchen sponges. Or if that's maybe what they use with sponge painting. So maybe I should have did a little bit more research with this type of painting. And again, I did a little bit of a thinner black because of the type. Okay, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go get a kitchen sponge. I'm hoping I have a kitchen sponge. My goodness, yes, I do. So I'm gonna dip this and just dive in. And just go for it. Might have to go kind of crossways on the bottom. My leg is in the way. Sorry. So this is kind of how it's turning out. Okay. All right, so I finished with the first layer of the black. So what I did with the black, I went over with the kitchen sponge and a little bit of the littler sponges in the smaller places along with the paintbrushes. Right now it looks a little bit streaky, a little bit more streakier than I prefer. I sometimes get a little bit impatient with these projects where I just want them done. So my plan is to go back in with the littler sponges. I am going to take I'm going to take my phone, do a walk around, kind of explain what my plan is with the remainder of this. I'm not going to, maybe I might film a little bit of it. My eyes are super red. I don't know if you guys could see how red my eyes are today. We've been in the smoke for 2 months. I shouldn't be complaining, but my eyes are red and they burn. They said these fires are supposed to be out at the end of September, or at the end of this month. We're in September. I don't even know what time of the year we're in. Anyways, I'm going to do a quick walk around of this. So maybe the other side. The other side, please. Okay, can you see it okay?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so I'm kind of going back in with the teal a little bit to blend it with these little sponges. Like I've been saying all along, I'm actually winging this whole entire thing. And it's actually coming out pretty good. So I'm just kind of going back in like this and just blending back in some teal to just blend in the black a little bit better. And like I said, I'm just going for it. Everybody has their own way of doing things. This is the way I'm doing it. If you have a better way, for all means, do it your way. And in a second, I'll actually have my husband go to the other side in a second, but because I actually kind of finished one side of this, but see, it's kind of giving it like a really pretty turquoise, bringing some pop of color back into this. And then I've been going just back in with the black and just darkening it up. It's giving it like a really goth, I don't know what kind of look. What would you call this look?
Haunted house.
Huh. Alright, I have 57 seconds. So I'm going to go back over to this side. As you can see here, it's really pretty. Really pretty. I like it. I'm going to go back to this side a little bit more and add more black, but it needs to dry a little bit more to do that for me to add more black. So I'm just going along on the other sides. I still need to do the top here, but that's one of the completed sides. I love how it has, you know, where it's blended with the pop of teal. That's the look I'm going for that I've seen on these furniture pages. So that's, I don't know if you could kind of even see what I'm doing. There's not enough light. I'm sorry. When this is done though, and if there's still light, I'll still go out. I'll go out in the sun. All right, I'm running out of time. Seconds. So you could actually kind of see what I'm doing here. So I'm just going in with the teal. And what I'm just doing is I'm just going in and just lightly, just more towards the middle, and just blending in the teal with the black a little bit more, like another layer. Just like that. Simple. I needed more light, but it looks pretty cool. So, all right, so here's the front look of it here. So I have the light shining on it, so you guys could kind of see the teal in it. Mainly black. So when you first look at it, you're going to see black and then like the hints of the teal. The top here, you definitely see more of the teal. It's a little dusty from being in the desert and in our garage. I don't know what the heck, our garage and everywhere gets so much dust. Here's the one side of it that turned out great. Here's the back side. I love it. I love it. And how it turned out. And then here's this other side, which is really pretty. It's gonna be super pretty. It's almost done. I didn't expect it to take as long as it did. Like I said, I had some other stuff I had to get going over the weekend. And then also, I lose my patience when I do these projects. I expect them to be done so much faster. I hate waiting for things to dry. I just want things done super fast. So, I'm going to go in with some water-based polyacrylic. Let me go grab it here really quick. So what I'm going to go in and use this water-based polyacrylic. Key things when you're dealing with paints. If you're using water-based paint, you deal with water-based polyacrylic. If you're using oil-based, you stay with oil-based. Don't mix water-based with oil-based. Hint, hint. And then this is the wax I'm gonna mess with. This is by Jolie something. I'll have to look at it. I'll put a link below. I found it on Amazon. Oh my goodness. Jolie Homes. So it is joliehome.com is where I got this wax from. So it is black. I've never dealt with black wax before, so this is a whole new world for me. I plan to use this like on the sides, bigger surfaces. The polyacrylic, I definitely plan to just put it on the surfaces here where there'll be more wear and tear. I plan to put it like in here. And then I do actually plan to put a little bit of the polyacrylic, if you can see my hands, like more here, like paint some layers here of it. And then more wax in the back. I like comboing both. It's just by preference. Some people don't like to do both. They prefer to do one or the other. Again, it's by preference. You know, it doesn't have to be my way or the highway. However you like to do. Hello. Sorry if this is a little bit wobbly. I'm using my little selfie stick here. So I'm on the last stretch as people walk by. Awkward. I'm not gonna do this. I'm gonna wait for this guy to walk by. Super awkward. Alright, I'm on the home stretch finally of getting this project done. I had a little bit of a delay when I ran out of gloves, so I just got my new gloves in from Amazon. I ordered these cute pink ones that just came on Amazon Prime. I'm actually excited. Normally I never find any pink gloves for, $9 a box. I used to get gloves so much cheaper pre-COVID. Dang it. But anyways, yay, I got a couple boxes of gloves so I could get going again. I'm not good at pre-ordering stuff. I need to get a system in place. Maybe do pull tags like we do at work. When I open up the last box, order a couple more boxes. I don't know why I'm flinging my cord. I talk too much with my hands when I'm nervous and ramble on about random things. The first layer polyacrylic is dried. I'm going to go in with a second layer of the polyacrylic on the top. First, I'm going to go in and hand sand down the top layer. I'm going to feel it out first. I'm going to start with either a 180 grit or and then go in with like a 220. I'll feel it out, see how it goes. I'll kind of record and see where that goes, and then I'm going with the second layer, smooth it out, see how that goes, and then I'll probably finish off with like a wax on the top. I like to do both. Most people don't do a wax on the top with the polyacrylic. I like to be extra. That's just my preference is all. And then I'm also going to go in with the wax on top of this. And then once the wax sets for a couple hours, then I'm going to put on these cute handles. I don't know. I didn't show you guys because the first clip when I did the walk around with the of this, my little USB thing here wasn't working. Darn. Anyways, here's like a close up of these. Amazon. Get a big bang for your buck on Amazon. I used to get cute knobs and stuff at like Hobby Lobby and stuff, but man, they're a ripoff. Not to hate on Hobby Lobby or anything. However, they charge a lot for their little handles. And these are just as good. These are itty bitty. These are going to look, well, I don't know if you guys could see, but they're going to look super duper cute. I'm excited.
It makes no difference.
Oh, okay. So I'm just going to hand sand this to kind of get rid of any little bubbles or any brush strokes and smooth it down. And then once I do so, I will go ahead and do a second layer of the polyacrylic. Most people on furniture pages, they ask why polyacrylic leaves streaks. If you read directions on polyacrylic, actually, anyways, you find directions on the back here. Tells you how to use it. But anyways, it'll say right there to sand in between your layers. And you always kind of want to go in with your brush strokes. And then I'll go in with a 120. A little bit in some area. Alright. So I had already went over most of this with the black wax. Already did all this with the black wax. It's looking extra shiny. This is what the black wax looks like. So I've been just kind of digging in here and just stroking it on, and I like it. It's pretty cool. It's extra protectant, especially if you don't want to use polyacrylic. I prefer to do wax over everything and then polyacrylic, like I've been saying throughout the whole entire video, but it makes it blend really nice. It blends the teal and the black very pretty. Very, very pretty. I'm just going in on all the edges, going in on the legs here. But yeah, I also have this in a clear, a brown. I've seen people in furniture pages actually use a brown and stuff on white, and it looks super cute. But it's blending in really pretty. I really love how this is turning out. I'm still letting the polyacrylic dry on the top, so I'll go back in with that and sand it. But the next thing, once everything dries, I'll do the handles, show you guys how I measure with the ruler. And yeah, so it's just pretty much straightforward with putting the wax on. Very easy. Are you recording? Oh, okay. All right. Let me just put where I had my mochi ball down. Just finish the mochi ball. All right, got my half ruler that my nephew broke. So janky. And my handle. And then I'm gonna actually use my husband's Phillips screwdriver to make my marks. So, if anybody could do this at home. I actually would just eyeball this, honestly, if it was just me. These. I wish I would have been able to take these off, honestly. So I could kind of see where this once was before. Oh man, it makes it just hard to see.
You want to know what I would do?
What?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So the wax for the most part is dried up. I might have to go back and do that. You kind of want to let, which I didn't mention, you want to let wax dry so it won't stay slimy or anything like that forever and ever. It has a set time. You want it to let it dry. So I'll probably get my fingerprints all over it because I've only been letting it sit for like an hour or two. So I'll probably go back over this part with some wax. Anyway, so I have my handle. I have my half ruler that my nephew broke. So janky. So the best way to do this with a ruler is what you're going to do is you're going to measure this. So I should have just taken my other half of the ruler. That's 1 to 6.5-ish inches. But anyways, I could go backwards, I guess. So this it goes, let's see here. So that's 1 inch, 2 inch, 2.5 inches. Here. Divided by 2. And then this whole thing is about 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.25 inches. But the center though, is there a light? Oh, there is. Let me get this. Kind of see where that once was. It's hard to see. This is why, which we discovered, to take the top off probably, but it would have been a pain. But if you could get doors off, that's where it comes in handy because you could just lay the doors down flat. And it makes it easier instead of trying to crank your neck. So 5.5. Oh, I'm trying to
5.25.
5.25. Thank you.
So 2.5, 2 and 5/8. So hold the ruler.
So
1, 2, so 2, just 1/8 past 2.5 inches.
So it would have been about here. Would be about.
Is that where the old hole was?
Yeah, it's here. And then we have 2.5 inches. Is the total length.
So it'd be 1.25 inches from here up
Yep.
and here down.
Yeah. So when I am having a hard time seeing this. It'd be 1.25 inches, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it'd be about here.
No.
No.
Right at the 12 mark.
So it'd be about here.
Is that 1.25 inches from the center?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what I'm gonna do is just gonna confirm that with my, and I'm just gonna use this Phillips to just mark it. You know what I also.
Okay.
All right. So now that we have the hole marked, what did we agree on? Like 1.25 inches, right?
Yeah, 1.25 inches from the center up.
From the center up. So I marked my hole. So now we're going to drill a pilot hole. And just so to note, the handles that I got didn't come with screws. So don't be like me. I luckily found some from little hinges that I did on a previous project. So I'm going to steal these little screws. So, yay! Came in handy. So, you want to just hold it very firm and straight.
Watch your fingers on the back side.
And watch your finger on the back side. Thank you. And have a husband that spots you. So I'll go slow.
That's good. I wouldn't go all the way through.
Good. Cool. And then what I'm going to do. Did I put a little screw up here? I don't know if I did. I might have kept it in here. These cute little rusty little screws that look kind of old, that actually will fit. And they look old. So, do you think my pilot hole should be a little bigger though?
No. You want to have a good amount of squeeze.
Okay. Probably. Screw I'm going to use. So I'll put my other little screw here. So I didn't even bother screwing another hole down here. I just did one hole for now. Use my flathead. Line it up here. So let it hang. And just screw it in. I'm so glad I have these little screws hanging out. See, this is why I keep everything. Even though those hinges came off of like a custom project I did for somebody.
You can try opening up the hole a little bit more if you want. Yeah, you're right.
Next pilot hole. Okay, same thing. And then that way you don't have to try to measure both. And it kind of worked out that these screws kind of were greenish. Came off of like a little green door thing that I was doing. So that works out. Kind of gives it that old look. Alright, so today's the day that I go deliver the wine cabinet to my brother-in-law. So before I go and take it to him, I'm going to do a walk around of it just in case if he doesn't want me to film him of the surprise. I'm hoping maybe he wants to do like a little surprise reveal. If not, I'm going to do a little walk around. I put it out in the sun so then that way we could get some of the teal colors in it. It's super cute. So I'm going to flip the camera around and then once we get that, I'm going to load it up in the back of my truck and then I'm going to go take it to him. So here's the final product of it. Alright, so I just dropped off the wine cabinet to my brother-in-law. He loved it, at least I hope so. I'm happy with the way it turned out. It looks great in his studio apartment. So I'm going to get things wrapped up here. I didn't do the surprise. I kind of chickened out. I didn't want to put him on the spot. So, yeah, so sorry. So I just wanted to do a special thanks to my husband for letting me take up part of his garage and not, you know, burying me out in the middle of the desert. So yeah, so thank you. for for putting up with me. Thank you to my dad for helping me out a lot with my furniture business. If it wasn't for my dad, my furniture business would not exist at all. He's helped me out a lot with things. I've learned a lot from him. I'm still learning things. So thank you, Dad, so much. Tailored and Timeless would not exist without you. Thank you to my other family and friends, closest friends, that is, for all of your support, continued support. And anybody who's actually watching this video right now, I'm sure this video is over an hour long, so anybody who's watched this whole entire thing, thank you. I appreciate the support right now. Any additional feedback, comments down below, anything I could do any differently, put those down below. Like and subscribe. Share me with your friends and family. I'm hoping to do some more project flips before my vintage market, October 1st and 2nd, Backroads Vintage Market. That will be super fun. I can't wait for that. I'm hoping to have 4 door shelves done for that, so I might do some video clips of that. I already promised myself that I want to have 100,000 subscribers before I'll share mine and my dad's secrets to that. I'm not gonna share my secrets. I'll do my furniture flipping secrets, but I'm not sharing those door shelf secrets. So I already agreed to that. Anyways, thanks again for your support, for watching this. Until next time, so thank you. Bye.